I go to the breakfast table and I take a spoonful of soup and immediately aspirate it, and it goes out all over the table.
He was really mad because he had been a healthy tennis-playing guy who suddenly lost the ability to swallow and nothing else.
I went to bed fine, woke up the next day, and you're going, what is happening here? I mean, you've got all these questions. I went into the emergency room. They had several tests to run on me that night. The doctor came in and said, we still don't know for sure what's going on. We're going to schedule you for a swallow test. And I kind of laughed and I said, really? There's a test for swallowing? You know, it was actually one of Dr. Coyle's students.
One of our doctoral students, yeah, clinical doctorate.
Yeah, who administered the test to me. And she's the one that after the test was over, had me smile, frown. And she said, you had a stroke.
Some people with this kind of stroke in the medulla, the lower part of the brainstem, have a quick recovery. Some never recover, and then there's that group in between that takes months to recover.
I went from all the negative things to, okay, how do I get over this? How do I get back to being normal again?
He did have to go through the placement of a surgically placed feeding tube using, IV bag formulas of a feeding formula to nourish himself. He totally put all of his effort into this. It was not going to beat him.
The hope begins when you start doing the exercises and you're starting to do little things more. The turning the head and swallowing, it's going better. You're not aspirating at all. I went back to South Carolina, started playing tennis, got back into my normal routine, and things seemed to be progressing better. I was able to start eating some mashed potatoes, and so that every little step like that is like you're climbing the stairs. I'm getting closer and closer.
One day, had the light bulb went on, and things started to happen again.
I was working on my computer. My wife was beside me. I took a drink of liquid like this and swallowed it, put it down, and she said, Phil, what did you do? And I said, I just drank some water. She goes, you didn't turn your head. I said, I didn't. So I grabbed it again and just swallowed normally. And I swallowed normally and didn't aspirate anything, didn't start coughing or anything. And I think within minutes, I called Dr. Coyle and I said, I think the switch just went.
That's the kind of outcome that makes us go back to work next week and keep doing it. That's the truth.
And it was all due to Jim and his two assistants.
Yeah.
And actually teaching me throat exercises, which I never knew you had or you could do.
Well, the students were delighted. This having been their very first experience ever working with someone who was completely unable to nourish themselves by mouth, needed a tube, and then it all got reversed, all in the time frame of a semester. I mean, that never happens. We couldn't plan it any better than that.
They also become cheerleaders for the patient going, the enthusiasm's there, the training's there.
You can create scenarios in the classroom that are similar to this, but they really don't, without the emotional component to it, the impact is much less.
From my perspective, Dr. Coyle and Alex and Aaron, they gave me my life back.
Yeah. Well, you did all the heavy lifting, though. You did. I mean, you were relentless with yourself. You totally were relentless with yourself. You did not let up at all. So you deserve the gold cup on this one.
Both of us.
Good guy.